Oh my goodness, is YouTube hard to get working. Right, hello. Hello there, and welcome to the third part of this stream, where we left off. What were we doing? Something in New Londo. I think I was going to go kill some New Londo ghosts. So, yeah, let's just carry on. There's a magic dealer. Actually, before we carry on, there's a magic dude down here we might as well introduce ourselves to, but I don't think we're going to need anything from him.
What is it? Oh no. Don't worry. No intention of escaping. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, not much to optimize. How about this? I can forge your weapons, albeit with rather limited tools. I'll show you what made you the best.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this dude's actually a reference to the Berserk manga, considering his profession and his name and everything.
Goodbye then. Keep your head on it. You really helped break me out.
Okay, what we have a fire battle axe, so we need to upgrade that. We want to make these two to lightning at some point. That's fair enough. Ah, that's how you go hollow. I was thinking, doesn't he attack you up in Firelink? But no, the crestfallen warrior comes down here. That was a swing and a miss. I can't seem to really get backstabs. What? The fuck? How was that not a backstab? And then how was that also a parry? Fuck off. Fine, if you're gonna be a prick about it. God's sake. Very nearly a repeat of the last stream start. How was that a parry? There was no usually when an NPC will go to parry, he'll like change his stance to show it. That's a little bit bullshit. But whatever, he's dead and I'm not. Just. Okay, one shots him with when I'm two-handed. What if we one-hand it? Nope. Oh, we could have used that bloody ages ago. Son of a bitch. I'm not even sure if it's going to be worth it now I've got it so late in this run. I mean, I suppose we can upgrade it and see how it stacks up, but I don't think it's going to stack up all that well. Right, and now considering this area is pretty difficult to move through, I think we're gonna... Okay, so how was protection good? Yeah. Yeah, this area is pretty difficult to move through. There isn't much in the way of mobility, so we'll just go as a tanky boy. Because, yeah, they can barely even hurt me now. And especially because there's quite a lot of ambushes as well. Being able to just tank it makes life a lot easier. All these bloodstains. People have come in here and then gotten completely surrounded. It's kind of strange considering they're ghosts that you can't just roll through them. We came down here once before, didn't we? Yeah, when we were trying to get the Jagged Ghost Blade. So yeah, I've already picked that stuff up. Do you very much mind? Come on, calm down. Bruh. Ugh. No? Don't wanna... No? So... Might be an idea if we do this, we can shoot him. We can attempt to shoot them from a distance. Alright, and this is the bit where people usually die. If they're not killed by the first ambush, it'll be the second ambush here. Completely surrounded by these. I was watching Matthew Matos's video because I literally, whenever I go onto YouTube, it goes straight to Matthew Matos's commentary on this game, which I'm fine with because he deserves more views than he gets. And the way he clears this area out is exactly the way I used to, which is run in, run back out. Wait, is it run off already? No. And then just try and crossbow him from a distance. Because even though they don't give many souls, they don't seem like particularly powerful foes, and they're not really. Just their ability to completely surround you like that makes them really deadly. It's kind of a kill spot for a lot of newer players. There's a point, I almost forgot I need to kill Seath first. Yeah, I'm pretty certain... Was this... I don't need that. This is one of the very few characters who doesn't go hollow in his whole storyline. He ends up just kind of chilling at Firelink for ages if you come back and talk to him. I'm pretty certain in the lore there was meant to be 3 people like him. Ow! That one did... Did I get hit by 2 at the same time? Oh, for fuck's sake. Sounds a surprising amount of deeps. So I'm pretty sure there were 3 people that were originally guarding over him, and then 2 of them went, fuck this job, it's boring, and buggered off. And it's just this dude, whose name completely eludes me right now. It's quite embarrassing, who stayed behind to keep everything safe. Am I going to risk it for a biscuit? I'm pretty sure we can just roll over that anyway. Green Titanite shard. I'm pretty sure we need... No, we don't need green Titanite. We need the Titanite chunk, don't we? For the lightning stuff. And is there something? Yeah, there is. I don't normally come up here because it's not the safest of area. I don't think there's anything that these items particularly... Oh no, rare ring of sacrifice, that's pretty good. We're going to need that when we go over to Seath's. Although I think we've got a couple already, so I don't think we need it that badly. I'm trying to remember because there was an item off on the right there. How did you get to that? Can't recall. Be wary of left. And then there's a bloodstain. Curse bite ring. Okay. Yeah, I normally forget that. I didn't even I couldn't even remember there being a curse bite ring in the game. Not that it's particularly useful, to be honest. I was watching what was it? Is it Asmagod? Is a World of Warcraft streamer, and he went through and was playing these ones, and I've never felt so bad for someone because he has I don't know, I don't really like follow him too much. I just saw those vids, and I had some dude who was trying to offer advice as he went through it. Except it was all like anti-advice. He was telling everything wrong, and it's just like I feel so bad for that dude. It's hard enough trying to figure shit out without someone literally telling you all of the wrong information. So did someone roll off there? So he pushes it, and then okay. Some mods that change level geometry and mob placement. I always just thought that was the difference between Dark Souls 2 and then Scholar of the First Sin. They like changed everything round, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it because it was very much seemed to be a case of trying to make it more difficult for the sake of difficulty rather than having any cohesion. Like you come across a dragon right at the start. I'm pretty sure there's like mods for all three of them. They're like randomized enemies and weapons and stuff. But I haven't played any modded Dark Souls, no. But, I mean, Dark Souls 2 is a piece of shit, so we try not to talk about that one too much. Do we need to keep this stuff on? I was going to say, we need to go kill Sif, don't we? We completely neglected that. Let's get the Ember, I reckon, and then we'll bug out. And hopefully Great Combustion can one-shot them. I don't think it will. Ah. This is going well. Leave me alone. Ah, shit. Shit! Why did I pick Dark Souls 2 to play then? Well, I played all of them. It's kind of like when you first watch The Last Jedi. It takes, because you like the first one so much, it takes you a little while to realize the second one's not so good. I mean, Dark Souls 2 isn't even that bad, I guess. It's just when compared to the first and third ones, it doesn't hold up. I say that the whole, oh, we're going to time invincibility frames to the adaptability stat. So you need to put points in a stat to be able to roll. But we're not going to tell you about this. That was kind of bullshit. My entire first playthrough of the second game, I just didn't think I could roll anymore. Because there's some enemy swings that, because of the size of their weapon, last longer than the invincibility rolls. And so, like, the whole time I was just blocking, moving forward and back, not being able to actually roll. And then the second time I learned, oh, dump points into adaptability until you can do that. And holy shit, it's so much easier. But I shouldn't have had to have looked up a wiki just to play the fucking game. But I was looking into whether or not, like, an equivalent of a Soul Level 1 run is doable in the second one. Because I genuinely consider the second one the easiest of the three. But if you're at Soul Level 1, it means you can't roll because of the way they did the fucking adaptability. And if you can't roll, I don't know how how feasible that's going to be. I think Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 run would be pretty brutal as well. I think Dark Souls 3 is probably like the most brutal out of all three of them, I'd say. Wait, was the Ember this way? I don't think it was. It was down the other end, I'm pretty certain. Oh no, it is this way. How many of those chunks have we picked up? If we picked up 2, we can quickly go to Londo and make both of these lightning. Chunk 1. Shit. Very large ember. I'm surprised I didn't choose the Final Fantasy naming convention of it just being like large, larger ra, larger ragar. Escape from Tarkov. I can't say I've heard of it. Is it a game or a mod or something? It's not ringing any bells. Okay, I just want a chunk. I know there's a Titanite chunk hidden somewhere around here. Just give me the chunk and I can go away. There we go. Okay, so let's quickly go to the Chamber of the Princess, make our weapons lightning, and then we won't actually have to worry about going there again, because we can just go to Andre to swap them. Although we will still have to worry if we want to upgrade up. I don't know if I can survive that drop with my health. Normally I would just drop down. Russian game that's actually good. FPS, hardcore, PvP games, resource and inventory management. So what Fallout tried to do with its hardcore mode but failed? It sounds a bit... I mean, I haven't actually played it. It's been on my to-do list for a while. But Metro Last Light game, it sounds a bit like that. Oh no, PvP. Not PvE. Misread that. So it's like DayZ? Wait, it's DayZ PvP. DayZ's PvP, isn't it? I think it is. I remember my friends complaining about it. Pretty sure it's PvP. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking hell, though. The crossbow loses so much. I mean, the lightning mace, it barely loses anything. That crossbow... What the fuck? Somewhat popular outside Russia. Oh, we'll look into it. I'm not sure if it's my sort of thing. I have to admit, I don't really play much in the way of first-person shooters anymore. I played way too much Call of Duty as a kid, and I got burnt out from it. But yeah, I was going to upgrade that to a lightning crossbow, but if the damage is split, I mean, usually you get so much that it makes up for it, but that is a brutal drop-off. I'm wondering if maybe just a light crossbow plus 15 would be better. Yeah, from 225 to 140, Jesus Christ. And then both of them added together, I mean, that would be 270 damage overall, but that's going to be split with two different resistances. So... Fuck it. Fuck it. That might not have been the smartest decision, but fuck it. I should have brought large titanite shards whilst I was there. I just realised I'm a big plonker. And do we have any of that red titanite yet? Because again, I just want to... Red titanite chunk. Yeah, why am you talking? Oh, the very large one. Okay, actually, before we quickly go kill Seath, what's going to be the quickest way to get to Vamos? Probably Firelink, isn't it? And going through the catacombs. Wait, I always forget. The secret Firelink one, is there... Do you know the Princess Darkwing's home? Depths and Dead. Order of the Grave Lord. Yeah, none of those are, oh, fuck's sake. I always forget how much of a pain in the arse it is to get to this boy. But if we can just upgrade our fire axe to +6, then we won't ever have to go there. So let's just quickly get all of these weapons onto the path that we want them, and then we won't have to worry. We can just do it from any bonfire from Patches.
Oh, we meet again. How many of you are there? You've come at the perfect time. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. There you are. Have a nice look at them. Oh, relax. No more funny business out of me, my friend.
Yeah, you can tell how often I killed this dude. I didn't realise he appeared here. Prostration. That's disconcerting. Crescent Axe. Requires dexterity. Oh shit! You can get Mask of the Father from him. The fuck is a cleric helm? And cleric on is too much. You know what? Mask of the Father can be useful sometimes, so we'll grab that. And you can get, okay, 3 of those and 1 of those. Based on trades of complete quests and stuff. I'll give it a look.
Don't you forget who got it for you.
I always wanted to play DayZ, because a lot of my friends were quite into it, but it always just seemed so fucking janky that it really put me off. Actually, while we're here, let's just get rid of the crap we don't need. Sorry, I didn't realise the first part of the stream is just running around organising a few bits. We're not really progressing. Come on, eat my useless shit. Okay, so... oh, Jagged Ghostblade, actually. I'm quite interested to see what that's like when we level up. So you can take that. I thought we had more useful stuff than that. Actually, we... oh, it's mostly just the rings, isn't it? Oh, fuck it, that was a waste of time. I'm so inconsistent. I can't make decisions. This way, you never ask me what I want to eat. Will you do it on the stream? I don't know enough about it to say whether or not I'd stream it, to be honest. So I can't be making that promise. I'm not even sure if it would be my sort of game. But I will look into it, and I will let you know. Is it at the very least less janky than DayZ? Because DayZ did look fun, but I think I was a few years too late to the party of that. I think I saw there's a YouTube channel called Node play it a little bit. And it seemed like the kind of game that would be fun with friends, but not if you're going solo. Yeah, I remember how much of a pain in the ass Bandmasters is to get to, because normally you could just jump all the way down, but you can't, because then you fucking miss him. Actually, no you don't, because I can always run back. What am I talking about? I'm literally talking out of my ass. I hate going through these areas without poise. Okay. Alright. I may die here. The things I do for a fiery axe. Okay, is it just... I think I roll this bit. There we go. And yeah, you can do that right at the start of the game, just to go straight to Pinwheel if you so desire. And it's, I think a lot of speedrunners... No. Is it speedrunners? Don't be any point. Some people do this. Ugh. Yeah, I don't deal with bone skeletons without poise. Fuck that. I have absolute PTSD from having to deal with these without any poise. I am not going near them without it. Oi! Oh, we don't have the Chaos Ember, do we? That's okay. I don't think the plus Chaos does too much more than... plus 5 Chaos does too much more than plus 10 Fire, and we're probably not going to be able to be running around with a lot of... with a lot of humanity anyway, so... Okay, I'll take off Havels now. I'll take off Havels. Don't have to look at it. I do have to admit, it's such an impractical set of armour, isn't it? I just realised, actually, if we was wearing the Mask of the Father, we can actually wear some decently heavy other stuff. Probably not quite that heavy. No, we want the backflip ring. Yeah, nah. Nah, I won't worry about it for now. How much you're prone. What, so rather than just being standing up or on the ground, you can like have a little slider to see how prone you are, that kind of thing? Or do you mean like the height of the character when you're making them? Okay, let's go put a good boy down, a good doggo down. Having to kill Sith, I swear, is more depressing than having to kill Priscilla. Like, yeah, Priscilla's technically sentient and seems kind of human-like and can speak, but Sith is the goodest of boys. Legit did nothing wrong. That's kind of interesting. I always found it quite weird when I first moved from Halo to Call of Duty, the fact that you go prone. Because I always thought the whole idea of they didn't put being able to go prone in Halo was in multiplayer. It kind of like made it a little bit unfair. Just to hide in a corner and shoot someone. Plus in Call of Duty you'd always have the thing where they're going prone but then half their body clips into a wall. And it always just looks so weird. Fallen Giant armor set. I haven't actually shown it, have I? Because I've always just started straight in the game. I have a Giant Dad build. I think he's like level 100 that I occasionally do PvP with. He is OP as fuck. Absolutely brain dead, and I love him. What was it 66 endurance, Chaos Zweihander. Your boy is good. Your boy is good. But your boy isn't like 50 foot long. So he just by sheer mass of goodest of boys, like in terms of like the total mass that Seath has, he is literally 2,000 times a gooder boy. He occupies 2,000 gooder boy units. Okay, let's not die to Seath, because although his attack patterns are kind of easy to predict, he hits like an absolute truck if you mess up. You need to be able to find some better gauntlets, preferably. We're not going to have enough poise to be able to poise anything, but at least a little bit more armour would be nice. I don't think these gloves are doing much. Oof. That's too far. Oh no, that did hit him. Oh, that does some good damage. Ah, see, this is what I don't like. When he's got a sliver of health and he starts limping. That's not okay. Like, someone went in and programmed that. Like, it's not okay, dude. Actually, because I'm pretty sure, doesn't he, like, fall over during one of these attacks? Let's just put him out of his misery. I feel bad. His lover's chin is more massive than Earth. Is there anything else? I don't think there is. Is there? I need to find somewhere that sells homeward bones that are running low. Who does sell homeward bones? We'll get one for killing the kings anyway. And back to Havel's armour. Because I ain't fucking dealing with these boys without being poised out of the wazoo. Actually, let's actually put the right ring on. Do we have any? Oh yeah, I've already done it from the brass armor lady. So yeah, the trailer for Resident Evil 3 remake just dropped, and I realised, considering I've covered a lot of the older Resident Evil games, I really need to make a walkthrough of the first and second remakes at some point. It's kind of heresy to say I've never actually played Resident Evil 1 remake. He isn't dead, at least. But if they're undead, does that make them better? Like the dire wolves that the vampires have in Warhammer, like. They're better than dead. They're undead. You're better than normal. You're abnormal. I always love as well the very, very last episode of Game of Thrones. Literally the only good thing about it is that Jon Snow finally booped the snoot of his direwolf after he completely shunned him only a few episodes earlier. You have never played a Resident Evil game? I'm not sure I'm okay with you still being a subscriber. I'm not sure that's allowed. Not even like Resident Evil 4? That's one that everyone's played. I need to buy some bolts at some point, don't I? Alright, let's see. I may have completely gimped the damage for making this a lightning weapon. Let's see what this is like. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, I have a group of friends who unironically think that the Resident Evil movies are like high art. Although I don't like the fact that they seem to have redesigned Jill again. Oh god. Jill Valentine's gone through quite a few kind of character designs, and she looks different yet again. She looks kind of like Mia Jovovich now, which I don't know why they've done that. It's not too bad actually, the damage. Yeah, my how old would I have been when the second one came out? Like I was stupidly like 2 or 3 or something, and my older brother would play it, and he knew that I was scared, so he would always wait until I was in the room and then deliberately get himself killed, because in the second one there would be like a cutscene that plays of like your character on the floor getting like eaten alive by the zombies, and you'd always wait until I was around and then do it, and shit gave me nightmares, man. Like, it's kind of, even going back now, there's something about the second one, because it doesn't have the best graphics, the zombies move in a really kind of I'm not sure if Uncanny Valley is the right term, but they just move really unnaturally, that to this day, the zombies in Resident Evil 2 scare me more than any of the modern ones, just because they look so unnatural. Like, oh, bollocks. Like, the graphics, oh no, wrong weapon, shit. Ooh. Made a mess of that. Like, somehow having better graphics have made them less scary to me, which I know makes no sense. Speaking of which, if you haven't seen the original Resident Evil 2, you should go watch my walkthrough on it. Yeah. Chill. Was this a mimic? No. Yeah, maybe if my brother was more into The Sims, I wouldn't have had nightmares all through my childhood. But he would always, like, because he was only a few years older, well, he's like 5 years older than me. But he would, like, what was it? He would get me to play, like, the Alien game when I was well underage to be playing it. Oh my god, don't miss. There we go. Dark Hand. The Dark Hand is bloody weird. It actually has like really good defensive stats for like fire and lightning. Is Sonic.exe that old? Like, I thought Sonic.exe only came out in like the last couple of years, but apparently it's been around for like a really long time, like over a decade or something. I was just late to the party, it seems. Discovering the fucked up world of the internet. Now, what was it? It was Best Gore I ended up finding, which would have like videos of just really nasty stuff. And me being a dumb kid is like, this looks interesting. Let's see what this is all about. Don't go into those sites. Otherwise you'll end up having being set into a room with one of your teachers and they'll be having a very serious conversation about, yeah. Okay, everything equipped? Nope. Pyromancy Flame. And we won't need these anymore. Hey! We got the ring? Yep. That's it. Dual wield your hand. Okay, that's a good start. Although I want that to go away. Can I just like... Okay, it does go away eventually. I was going to be like, just run into it to get rid of it, because I don't want it hitting me later. What the fuck was that? What? My dude's fucking drunk. Holy shit. No, don't roll. Drink, you fucking retard. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, so if you're getting close, usually you just get like hit with the hilt of the weapon and it doesn't do too much damage. So, it's why just wearing strong armour and just trying to fucking bull rush it is usually the best idea. I wish I still hadn't had the transient curse. I could have like had some green grass to help with regeneration. Is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh shit! A second one spawned. I was too slow. Ah, this could be bad. Alright, tank this. Drink up. Whack away. Oof. They were the ones I'm most scared about on a soul level 1 run. Normally they're not bad, but when you don't have... they're very much a stat check, and when you can't upgrade your stats... yeah, they will be a lot more difficult as a result. Oof. Hey. Only 6 years out. I think the first I heard about it, I was watching a YouTuber called Lorenzide, and she was going through like the Sonic.exe games. But yeah, I was going to say, I didn't... What the hell did I just upgrade? Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to repair it. Oh, well that was anxiety-inducing. But okay, that's another Lord Vessel done. So we have Seath the Scaleless. And which way around do I want to tackle this? Seath or Bed of Chaos next? Seath or Bed of Chaos? I'm also trying to think about Siegmeyer of Katarina's storyline. Usually you want to go to Bed of Chaos last, and I do kind of want to save Solaire, so I want to make sure I have at least... Oh, I have 30 humanity. I'll leave that section to the end, I think. We'll go deal with Seath next. I have 120,000. Is there anything I can even spend that on? Oh, that's a point. I can see how good this twinkling... Gem of the Princess, Gem of the Princess. This twinkling blade is. 120,000, go buy some twinkling titanite from the giant. And see if it holds up. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it is. Oh shit, that's... Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I've got the wrong ring equipped. It depends if we want to be a completionist about it. There's all of the demons at the bottom of Sen's fortress we could go and deal with, but I don't remember there being anything of value down there, so I normally just skip it. Okay. Get 10 of those. And spend the rest on that. Shit, we should have probably got some of these while we were here. I will come back later. Actually, what am I doing? I need some souls to actually infuse it, don't I? Let's just choose the one for now. Oh shit, no, that uses 2,000 each time. Soul of Sith. Yeah, why not? Oh, if you are going for the achievements for this, never do that. One of the achievements is to get all of the rare weapons in the game, which means you require, because there's 3 different weapons or armor that you can get from the Soul of Sith. You need to kill him and have 3 of his souls. So yeah, don't ever break Sith's soul if you're going for the achievements. You will regret it and have to go through it yet again. Wait. Wait, do you sell homeward bones? No. Because this is my last one. $232 damage. That's not, and only +3 scaling. It's not awful, but I don't think it's going to hold up to the weapons I have at the moment. Well, I suppose with it being as small as it is, you get a lot of stabs in it. It would have been really useful if we got it a lot sooner, I think. Oh well. Wait. Oh, there it is, Londo. Evolved from a little browser game called Contract Wars. I miss the games where you miss the games. Miss the days where you could just play a lot of stuff on browsers. Like, you can't even play RuneScape on browser anymore. You have to fucking you have to download a client just to play RuneScape, and it's like, nah. This is the whole point. People like RuneScape is that you can play it on anything. Oh, RuneScape. That was the MSN before you had like Messenger and Facebook. Have it with daggers. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't come across it earlier. It would have made the early game, I think, significantly easier. But oh well. Now, I am absolutely going to cheese this section with crossbows because I fucking hate these boys. So, well, sort of. And hope... Alright, try and time it, try and time it. Okay, that doesn't do nearly as much damage as I'd hoped. Come on, it's lightning. It should be, like, zapping all of that metal. I hate these guys. You get so little souls compared to how bloody dangerous they are. Nope, nope. Shit. Ugh. Anxiety. Also, I can never go up to Seath. There's a video by Plague of Gripes. I'll have to make sure I put that in the description of these live streams. And every time I come across Seath now, every time I just utter that word, all I can think of is a clip from the video. It's just like, how does it feel, Seath, to be a bitch? You gonna die cause he ain't got no scales. Bitch ain't got no legs. Ain't even... Oh god, yeah, these guys hit hard. Bitch ain't got no legs. Ain't even got legs. We even got this crystal shit that makes us double immortal for some reason. We don't even need it. Oh, I forgot. I hate this place. Because everything here deals damage like it's going out of fashion. Despite the fact that they're just fucking hollows. Why do they hurt so much? Boar standing in the middle of a corridor. Fuck trying to run past it. I wonder what does more, electric or fire around here? Probably the fire because it's a higher level. 163, 163, 193. Is it classed as ice or crystal? And Broken Pendant. We'll need that for the DLC. Because even though you don't do the DLC to complete the game, one of the rules of this is I have to go every boss, and oh lord, I'm not looking forward to the DLC bosses. Fucking Manus at soul level 1. Fucking Artorias at soul level 1. Calamite in particular is one that gives me a lot of trouble. How does it feel, Seath, to be a bitch? Considering he's like one of the 4 Great Lord Souls, it's kind of disappointing how not threatening he is. Like, the only hard bit about him is if you're trying to get the Moonlight Greatsword. Like, if you go behind him, he fucking will murk you. But if you're in front of him, he just can't do shit as long as you have, like, even a vague sense of spatial awareness. But he does not like his tail being touched. And I can't remember which one of these are... Okay, not this one. Ah, cunt! There's also a very powerful crossbow here, which I don't think too many people are aware of. That chest on top of that bookcase, when you get up there, you want to wear really heavy armour, and then as you go to rotate it, you start walking immediately towards the edge. And as you fall off, you should fall off directly on that bookcase. It's a really narrow jump, but if you wear heavy armour and start moving, the second it starts to rotate, you usually land on top of it. And there's a crossbow there that fires 3 bolts at once, which is it's a pretty good weapon, but it weighs like 6, so it's kind of hard to use into a PvP build just because of the weight of it. Fuck's sake. Okay, are you a mimic? Yes. Oh my god, this guy has the worst accuracy. Oh shit. Alright, do you have any goodies? Crystal Knight Shield. Not really. 20 durability. How the fuck is something that's going to crumple that quickly in any way, shape or form going to be a good shield? Okay, and now this section is the whole reason why I would never do a deathless run. The only way not to die is if you pull this down, you can sort of run on here and then you jump and you land on top of it, and you can use that to bypass this sea fight. and I cannot do it. I've managed to do it once, but I died like 9 times trying to get it right. If ever I try to do something like that, I'd probably just do like a 1 death run for like the 1 scheduled death you have to go through. I couldn't do a no death run because I can't make that fucking. No! Thank you for not riposting. I have PTSD from being fucking parried. Can I just like throw a bomb at you? Do I have one in my inventory? Oh, come off it! There we go. Oh no, lightning! Oh, 1 weakness! Patch 1.05 savers! I may have watched that a few too many times. Wait, lose having 1 death ring breaks, die, lose having nullify curse. Okay, I'm trying to remember what the difference was between them. I suppose actually because this guy can curse you, let's use one of the rare ones. Is fucking a bad word for YouTube? I fiddled around. I went into the need death. I went to the settings, so now you should be able to swear as much you like, and it won't flag it now. I didn't realize there was like some separate settings I had to check, so you were allowed to use the naughty words. I accept. My ancestors are smiling on me, Imperial. Can you say the same? Where is it? And that's why you don't sleep on the job. Oh, why did I decide to try and fight these guys? Instant regrets. I don't need to fight these people. Alright, let's just replenish our bonfires. Fucking. I mean, I couldn't imagine why it would be a bad word anyway, because you have the German Fokkers, don't you? The planes. So unless they're going to start censoring surnames. I was reading actually, there was a dude who, I don't think he's related to him, but he had the surname Hitler, and he was like complaining about all the shit he got through life for having that surname. It's like, dude, just change your name. Although, if you are born Hitler, you take that name back. You make it not have such negative connotations anymore. And I'm going to try and deal with you guys properly. I'm going to get speared through the chest if I do. Oh, I don't think I have to uncensor anything now. I've changed the settings now, so you can say whatever you want. I don't know if it would have been censored beforehand. I don't think it would have been. But YouTube's also fucking weird, so I don't know. But yeah, no, you swear to your heart's content. Do whatever you want. I won't have to manually verify it now. It should all be a-okay. Oh shit, I didn't even realise you could backstab those things. Do they even have a back to speak of? Dick Brewer is a guy. There was a guy called Dick, and he was the owner of a store. So do we say male or female with all of the gender identity now? Just say you're a dick owner. Oh shit. Yeah, I went into it also because of all the changes with Copa. There's thankfully enough like a big switch you can say, oh, my channel isn't intended for children and it should apply to everything. Because I just find it so bizarre. It's like one of those ones. It's hard to comprehend. Like if they find a video that they decide is aimed at children, like it might not even be necessarily aimed at children, but if they make the decision that it's aimed at children and you haven't declared it, that you can get sued for like 42,000. That just seems so ridiculous. I just don't understand why we've got to a point that like everyone has to babysit children rather than just, you know, the fucking parents. Not to mention the fact that different kids can deal with different things at different points in their life. Like, I know adults, you know, people in their 20s, 30s, even 40s, they just can't deal with horror. You know, that's fair enough. It's not for everyone. Whereas there are kids that are like 8 and 9 and they fucking love it. Like, to say that, oh, you have to be a certain age, you know, different people kind of come to different levels at different points in life. It just seems so... Nah, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I snuck in to watch Alien vs Predator when I was well underage. When did that come out now? It's like 2004? It was one of the Predator movies. I was definitely not of an age at which I was meant to be watching it. But I didn't really have any security. And I went and watched it. And... No! Ah, fuck's sake. I knew I shouldn't have bothered trying to go for that. Well, that's the first death of the stream. And as usual, it's not from a boss or an enemy, it's from fucking gravity. Bounced off. Ah, fuck you. Dick store, and now guess it's like a sex toy store. I was like, oh, we're doing... It's just because I was just thinking, it's like, oh, we're doing good. We might be able to do a full stream without any deaths. And then gravity. Gravity happens. Ugh. That's fucking bullshit. I'm calling shenanigans on that. Like, why did I bounce off like it was a fucking bumper car? And again. Oh, for fuck's sake. How are you meant to do that jump? I know you're meant to jump down there. Sorry. Sorry. I need to learn not to shout when I'm dying. I don't want to do it again because I make timestamps whenever I put these out, and like with the last one it was like death one, like 3 deaths within like the space of 5 minutes. I was like, oh fuck's sake. I don't want to do it, but I want to do it now. Okay. Why didn't that happen the first time? Why did that not happen the first time? What was even in here? Maiden robes. Fucking great. Fucking keck. Absolutely useless. Did not need it. Ah! Absolutely useless garments that serve no fucking... I'm gonna get... Yeah, you're right. Let me go get some vodka. 1 second. I did promise I would. 1 sec. To make it a little bit more palatable, I actually bought this, it's called grenadine syrup, which is apparently meant to make it so that the vodka tastes slightly less of pure ethanol. Goodbye, deathless stream. I hardly knew thee. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm not salty. I'm not mad at all. What are you talking about? Absolutely not mad at all. I really wanted those maiden robes. They're going to be absolutely vital to this strategy. Actually, I've got to do a second one, haven't I? Hold on. I got work tomorrow. I'm gonna look at this. Alright, let's do this. Fucking pointless fucking shit. Fucking maiden robes. Fuck! My good boy. My good boy is okay. He's actually visiting some family at the moment. They said they agreed to look after him for a bit because they got a bunch of little kids. And little kids love animals. So I am going to be scratch free for a little while. I ain't going for Evelyn's crossbow. I can't even use it. And it's one less thing I can potentially get murdered by. Is there any more mimics up there? Probably on the other side. Why does everyone keep backstabbing me?
Because it's easy. And it does lots of damage.
I'm just going to have to put in the hyperlinks in the description just all of the random Dark Souls videos I keep referencing. Now, Dark Souls is like an abusive relationship. It keeps hurting me, but I love it and keep going back for more. Even the second, I say that, I haven't actually played the second one's DLC. I've completed the main game about 3 or 4 times. I've never played the DLC. And I am curious if like the equivalent of a Dark Souls 1 run is doable on the other two. I don't know in the second one if any of the classes start at soul level 1 or not. Made an outfit, can't look bad. It's not about the looks, it's about the functionality. And you shouldn't be running into battle wearing wearing fucking robes. Wait, did we miss anything down here? I shouldn't say this because there's a guy I quite like listening to called Woolly Versus. He used to be part of like the Super Best Friends podcast and well, Super Best Friends YouTube channel, and he always says never tell anyone the project you're trying to work on, because once you tell them of the project you're trying to work on, then you get the gratification of having done it, and so you get lazy and don't actually do the project. So I shouldn't say this, but I have decided that off stream, like with my walkthroughs, I am going to attempt to do a 1 death run of this game. Just keep trying it over and over again until we get that one good playthrough. So, because I don't know when I'm going to have the time to do that, but because I've made that decision, I am going to try and like be a bit more explorative with this, like try and explore all the areas, kill all the boss. Fuck off. I mean, I shouldn't really promise that I'm going to do that because, oh shit. Oh, fuck you and your special powers. But yeah, I'll try and do that at some point. I have no idea if I would ever be able to do like a no death run on the second and third games. I reckon the second one actually would be quite easy. Like a no death run as in not a soul level 1 run, like just playing it normally. I think the second one would be quite easy. And if we're just going for completing the game, it's doable. It's usually the DLC bosses that are a lot more difficult. But I don't know. I mean, I would really... I bitch about Dark Souls 2. I would still love to do a soul level 1 run of Dark Souls 2. I just don't know if that's even doable. Like, I don't know if there's any characters that even start at level 1. I don't know if there's any characters start level 1 on 3 either. I'd have to look to see if there's like an equivalent challenge. Also, holy shit, you can tell that I don't drink much because those 2 shots have gone straight to my head. Fuck. I don't do drugs and alcohol. My drug is hot chocolate and games. Oh no, it's going to be longer than a Billions playthrough. Yeah, they are Billions lasted a while, didn't it? I was looking through it the other day and I was like, holy shit, I might legit do all of Dark Souls 1 in the time it took just to do the last mission of that. It's fine, no one watches my channel other than you anyway. I just have a few videos that a lot of people watch. I was looking into it because I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which means I'll finally be able to like monetize things. And you know, I don't do this to get money. I do it because I genuinely enjoy it. But you know, a little bit of money, you know, would definitely help. And in order to go for monetization, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, which I don't have, and at least 4,000 hours watched in the past 12 months. Okay, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but it was at like 80,000 hours watched in the last month. Mostly just because there's just a few videos that people click on, and because they tend to be quite long. It's like, god damn it. Like, I don't know how the monetization works, like, if it's how many views you get, or if it's how many people click on the advert, but I was like, oh, that must be at least enough to buy a pizza. I really want a pizza now. Enchanted Falchion, we won't be able to use that because we don't have the stamina. No, stamina, dexterity. Okay, I think we've progressed Siegmeyer of Katarina's storyline up enough that his daughter should appear here. I don't think there's anywhere else you were meant to... Shit, no, we might have had to meet him in the swampy land. I don't know, fuck it, let's see. Hopefully she'll be here. Yes, yes she is, because there's a weird crystal golem over there. I also probably should have used some... I'd say bonfire aesthetics, wrong game. I should have used some humanity to probably upgrade the bonfire before I went through here. Okay, I don't need to kill any of them. It's just this boy I need to take out. We're not really using our shield, are we? 44. God damn it. I genuinely think it's because the lightning attachment doesn't really do well against crystals. Probably just gone straight, like, just for a straight upgrade. Ah, shit. But spend it on pizzas and massages. What kind of massages are you thinking of? One's given by Thai ladyboys. Hi, Ungin Nightess. Yes, yes we have.
Goodness, I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, I must find him. Once again, truly. Just please put me in trouble.
Yes, exactly what I mean. I remember when the YouTube changed the rules, I know Jim Sterling was quite against it. And it's like, you wouldn't make much, like literally like a couple of quid. It's not much, but it's a nice incentive. But, oh well, it's the wrong thing to go into anyway. Trying to go into anything to make money. Like, I have a novel, which I'm kind of looking to get published. But I'm not looking to get published because I want to make tons of money from it. I just want my story to be out there and hopefully people will like it. Never do anything... What was it? Never do anything for money. Wait, no, that's not right. That's the wrong quote. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Joker's quote was, if you're good at something, never do it for free. I'm getting my quotes mixed up here. I'm sure there's something profound I was trying to say. Try limiting one at a time, or we can just fucking ignore them. You do, and Pornhub gets repetitive. Okay, those crystalline gauntlets. 6.4, yeah, they're way too much. Oop. Yeah, I don't work expecting to be paid for it. I do it out of the goodness of my heart. Okay. I did say I was going to try and explore more of this, but I don't think I'm going to bother trying to get the blue Titanite slab here because that whole section is just cancer. It's just fucking awful trying to get through where all the invisible paths are and are not. I hate this place. If Mondays were a Dark Souls area. Okay, how close do we need to get to actually lock on? Ah! I'm not finding him on here. Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay, hold on. Does that do a bit more damage? I mean, maybe if it hits 81, yeah, much more. Oi. Bruh. What the fuck? Okay, I do good damage, but I'm pretty sure these are like 700 souls a shot. Not that I'm spending on anything, but... And that's a bitch way of taking him out, but I ain't dealing with that. I ain't dealing with that on this section. Oh boy. Okay, so if people were so inclined, there is a way to come out here. And there's a blue Titanite chunk, which, I mean, if you're a mage build is kind of useful. But it's, unlike with the other sections, it's not a straight line, it kind of zigzags the path. So yeah, I ain't fucking in with that. I I can't handle more shots. Oversized quartz. Someone's a Steven Universe fan. I still need to finish Steven. I'm on season 3, I think, of Steven Universe. Just had a bit where a certain bunch of very stupid people have come back to the Earth for a second time. More than that, I don't want to spoil for those interested. Oh, shit. If I was here a second time, you can just run to Seath's, but if you just, because the fog gate isn't technically up yet, if you do that, then these guys end up being in the boss fight, which makes it a lot harder than it needs to be. I wish I had a longer range weapon. Oh wait, that does stun them. Okay, so if you time it, we should be able to stun lock them. Ugh. And yeah, if you ever need to farm for Twinkling Titanlight and you don't want to use it through souls, equip the silver serpentine ring and come here. These guys tend to drop it quite a lot. Yeah, very weird design. I know there's a lot of weird monsters in this game, but these guys in particular are fucking bizarre, the way their legs work. It almost looks like the legs were an afterthought. Oh shit, that's activated 2 of them. Okay, that didn't work. How about the... Oh, that was the wrong... No! I can't believe how badly I timed that. Fuck's sake, it was the last... Right, 1 second. Not mad at all. Not mad at all. Ah, I can't believe how badly I timed that. That, yeah, I can't even blame the game for that. That was just a me cock up. I know, of all the ways to die, that was not my ideal one. I don't know. Not salty at all. What are you talking about? I'm not even a little bit salty about that. It's not like it was the last one and he had no health or nothing. The tongue's a giant leg. No, I'm going to be honest, I don't know a huge amount about clam anatomy. That's not an area of study I've devoted much time to. So as far as I'm aware, it's just a tongue. Killed by a fucking clam. If it's not gravity, it's clams. So saith in the holy book. Sodium chloride levels are a little bit higher than usual, I won't lie. Don't even fucking dare. You utter prick. Oh great, I've triggered 2 of them. Not quite the way I wanted you to fire. And yeah, we don't have any bombs to help out. Okay, if I go for this, I'm going to screw myself over because I'm going to trigger all 3 of them. Let's just fucking go for it, and then I think just let Seath kill these pricks. Anatomy goes out the window when you talk about a mimic. I think if they did an anatomy on a mimic, it would just be pain, 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 pain. I don't think they bothered to learn the different limbs much more than that. So yeah, actually, speaking of which, when the mimic's a chest, is its legs and arms inside the chest, or is it somehow flattened itself when it's down? Okay, how many of those clams followed me? None of them. Oh, thank God. I wonder if the lightning mace does a bit more. Gone in on that. $180, a little bit more damage. I mean, it is a dragon, so it makes sense. They're saying that the lightning crossbow is doing literally nothing. That works. Shouldn't have stayed this long though. Oh. Sugar. Really shouldn't have stayed that long. No, no, no! Oh, man. I'm just playing really bad now. What the fuck? I thought, shit. Dying to Seath the Scaleless, that's, yeah. I'm definitely tilted. I'm definitely tilted from that clam, man. That was, fuck's sake. The clam tilt is real. Maybe it's like a plant. It actually just photosynthesizes and then it just eats out of habit. Or the best explanation of what's going on is magic. It's always the way to explain away anything in fantasy that doesn't make sense. Oh man, I don't think I've been killed by Seath in about 10 playthroughs of this game. I'm just I ain't got no excuses. I'm just playing bad. Just really, really bad. We tilt this city. We tilt this city 'cause of dark souls. See, I'm I'm proper on tilt now. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna accidentally fall off or something, aren't I? It should just be a straight line. Yeah. All right. Fuck these clams. Absolutely fuck these things. I've died twice here now. That's 2 more deaths than should have occurred. Oh yeah, I need to destroy the crystal. God damn it. I forgot that happens because it's been so long since I actually lost to this prick. Oh, fuck off. Come on, breath me. No way is that in range. No way is that still in fucking range. Why was this so bloody hard? It's not. It's an easy boss. What am I doing? Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay. Alright, Seath is dead. Seath is fucking dead. The only Lord Vessel left. is the chaos boy, the chaos dude. Ah, fucking Tilt City. Okay, before we go there, let's just go buy a shit ton of lightning bolts, especially with any of the souls we have left. And then we'll head down to Blight Town. Go see if we can find Siegmeyer of Katarina. Because I'm pretty sure he kind of chills around that swamp area, and you have to speak to him there to progress his quest. Then we'll give 30 humanity to the fair lady. Best waifu, obviously. And hopefully then we can save Solaire, because we've already had to kill Priscilla and Sif. I mean, Sif is kind of inevitable, but I don't feel too good about killing Priscilla, so we want to try and save at least one of the good boys. Let's use up all of this stuff. Let's make our crossbow actually do some damage. And that should tie us over for pretty much the rest of the game. I don't have any more homeward bones, do I? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I knew there was something else forgetting. I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sugar. Where can you buy it? I know you can get some from the vendor in the DLC. I think you can get some from, what's his name? The guy on the rooftop who forgives your sins. I think you might be able to get some from him as well. I'm not... Memory is failing me a little bit. Use up all of our humanities, because you want at least 30 of these, don't you? Oh, I need to enter the custom first. Hello, waifu. I really should have done that sooner. That could have come in handy at multiple sections. Actually, no, I think Chaos uses up 2 slots, doesn't it? So... probably not as helpful as I'm thinking. Rank 8. Okay, so now that I've given her 30... Right, let's just quickly check this. Yeah, Great Chaos Fireball uses up 2 slots. Okay, that's fair enough. I think we'll stick to what we have at the moment. But yeah, that should allow us to use the... Let's stop looking like beef jerky for a bit. Fiery one is objectively better. as in the Firekeeper one, or you mean Chaos Witch Quailag? You like your one with a bit more passion behind them. Someone else ringing the bell. Right, Siegmeyer. Yes, I'm pretty sure I have to go give him some moss, don't I? So he can get past the poison section. Because usually I don't get this far in his storyline. Oh, is he here? Yeah, he is here, because then you meet him down at Izalith, I think. Maybe, possibly, potentially? Could be. I really should, like, look these things up before I start streaming. I have to admit, Dark Souls 3, every time she's like, touch the darkness inside me, and it's like, you really don't have to tell me twice. I wonder if it's like a translation issue, or if they intended it to sound as innuendo-y as they did with some of the stuff that they come out with. Alright, Siegmeyer, whereabouts are the... Unless I've forgotten to do a step somewhere. Because I'm fairly certain he's just chilling around here somewhere. Or do I have to save him in Lost Izalith first? And then he appears here. I've forgotten which way around the order is. Because I'm fairly certain he was around here, wasn't he? Ah, there he is. Hi, friend. Okay, so we'll go down and deal with Izalith, and then we'll go down the big tree section a bit later on. But while we're at the back end of this section, and because we don't have any homeward bones, and I'm kind of hoping that maybe there is one down here, because I can't be asked to make the trip. Let's clear out this area. So these guys aren't the strongest, so maybe if we're lucky... Yes! We can one-shot them with a crossbow. No. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure that's the server weapon, which we're not going to be able to use, but we'll pick it up. Pick up for completionist's sake. I guess that's the symbolism. The server is a weapon that drains health every time. This guy's aim is actually painful to witness. He was missing the 4 kings when he was stood right in front of our faces. I really need to buy some more homeward bones. I could just remember who sells them. Stormtrooper aim. I know, I'm locked on and everything. It was missing the bore earlier, and it's like, it literally is the size of a broadside barn door. I probably should have made the trip to where the Belfry gargoyles are to pick up homeward bones. This is frustrating. This is slow. How does something so big, like there were really light pattery foot patterns. I was like, have I been invaded and not realised it? Something that big should not have such dainty feet. Broadside pan door. It's an expression if someone's aim's really bad. They can't hit the broadside of a barn door. Broadside pan door. Sounds Spanish. Okay, since we're going to have to be traversing quite a bit, we didn't need to do that, did we? We had 2 humanity, and it's already got some. God damn it! I'm so bad at this game. All right, let's kindle this a little bit. So we have 20 humanity, which should take us all the way to the bed of chaos. Everyone's favourite boss. Everyone loves the Bed of Chaos. I've never heard a bad thing said about it. If you're saying something bad about it, there must be something wrong with you. Yeah, Do we have... I know I saw we did pick up some chunks, didn't we? Reinforced weapon. No, we didn't. Well, we probably spent it on something stupid. I don't think we're going to bother with the Chaos Ember, because that's definitely going to lead to another death. And we've already upgraded the axe to like flame +6 now, so fuck it. Let's just not get murked by the Capra demons. I've heard Dark Souls often considered a flawed masterpiece, and Bed of Chaos is that flaw. That's the one area you can just point to. It's just like, oh, what, you gave it 9 out of 10? Where's the 10? That thing. That fucking thing. Like, I to this day, I'm maybe there's some specific strategy you're meant to use to kill it, but I've already dealt with this guy. But yeah, I don't know what that specific strategy is. Like, there doesn't seem to be any consistent way of dealing with him. Perhaps more importantly, I don't fully remember how the shortcut works. I'm pretty sure it's like, isn't the door to the right here should now be open? Or I have to go down to open it? Or something. I know you have to reach level 2 in the Covenant, and then I'm pretty sure this should just open, shouldn't it? Hey! And now we can save Knight Solaire. Dark Souls, yeah, Dark Souls 2 is just the entirety of it as a black sheep. Where's the one with the headgear? I have to admit, when they were making the remaster, I was really excited because I know pretty much the entirety of Lost Izalith, just this whole section they had to kind of rush. They didn't have time to finish it. So like, oh my god, we're getting a remaster. I can't wait to see, you know, what they're going to do now that they have the time to actually make Izalith look like what it's meant to look like. And of course they fucking did nothing. There we go, Sunlight Maggot, which now, because Solaire cannot find his son, he shouldn't go insane and should not go unhallowed and be a good boy. I know you can summon him for the final fight with Gwyn, which is something I wasn't aware. I can't remember when I first discovered that was a thing. I'd completed the game a good few times at that, and holy shit, like, Gwyn's kind of a joke if you know how to parry, but with Solaire, he is especially a joke fight. Holy shit, he's so easy. It's kind of embarrassing to mix. I know a lot of people consider him one of the easier bosses. I really, really struggled with Gwyn the first time I came across him. He was second only to Ornstein and Smaug for the boss that killed me the most. I just couldn't deal with how relentless he was. Oof, that was poorly timed. Have I not equipped? No, I haven't, have I? Oh, almost did that too soon. I need to get behind him, it's too dangerous to be out in front of him. Oh no, that's the magic. Oh, I thought that was going to attack me. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, he was tankier than Seath. My damage is definitely falling off a little bit around this section. Are you sure about that? I thought he went insane even if you hadn't summoned him. Yeah, maybe he was safe anyway, and I just... he's double safe then. He's double safe. Okay, this is... unironically, one of the bosses I'm most worried about. Usually the Centipede Demon is kind of a pushover, but there's a section, usually I follow the wall round to the right, and in doing that... Oh, there's Solar. In doing that, there's like an area you can jump over to fight him on. But when you are soul level 1, you don't have enough hit points to make that jump. So I'm a little bit nervous about this. I'm gonna have a very quick toilet break, and then we're gonna see if we can do this guy. I mean, this guy is usually no problem whatsoever, but about any health is a little bit of a problem. Do I risk it for... No, there's no way I can make that, is there? What about if the... Fuck! Okay, there is. Okay, with that rolling animation you can make it. I was lying. You can totally make that. I think with if I didn't have this ring, I don't think you can make the jump. Also, I can't actually seem to lock onto him. I'm missing everything. And that crossbow does almost as much damage as a double swung mace. Please hit him. Oh. That's the problem. I get tilted because I've missed so many, then I swing when I know I shouldn't. Oh shit, no, that doesn't kill it, does it? It just attacks me. That just makes it more difficult to take his tail off. I forget that, yeah, that tail attacks you. But it is a way to get the orange charred ring early. So just keep doing that attack, that's fine. So you just done that same attack like 10 times in a row now. Oh my god, how did he miss again? Like, it is literally massive. This guy has the worst aim ever. Holy shit. Hit. Unreal. Unreal how bad that is. Okay, that wasn't nearly as difficult as I anticipated it to be. Because last time I tried doing a run similar to this, I didn't have this backflip ring. And if you just try to roll across this, you don't have enough health. Because even though you're rolling, you're not actually touching it. Because of the way the hitboxes work, even though you're in air, it still counts as you taking damage. So with the backflip ring, you can make it. Without that ring, you don't have enough hit points to make it across there. I'm pretty sure even if you like put the fire stone plate ring on, which gives you so little room to maneuver in and makes the fight so much harder as a result.
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
Oh, cheer up, Soler. At least you're still alive.
Why? Why?
Broadside of a bam. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, let's get the door. Yeah, no, that's tragic aiming for someone who's meant to be chosen undead to miss something that goddamn big. Like, holy shit. Sorry, 1 second. We just hold on. What's the matter, Lee? What's the matter, man? Yes, it's the little boy. He's come back, and he's excited to be back. A little bit too excited, aren't you? And now you're making tons and tons of noise. In fact, I've completely turned myself around. What meowest in thine hearing? Okay, I've completely got myself lost now. And so we've got him a bunch of these new treats to try and, you know, just to get weird treats. Some of the ones we've got had cheese in them. And we were having this debate, it's like, it has to be synthetic cheese, surely, because it can't be real cheese, because I'm pretty certain cats are, like, lactose intolerant, so having cheese would be, like, super bad for them. Why are you making dinosaur noises? Keepo. He sounds like, in Jurassic Park, that the Dilophosaurus, the one that spits all of the acidic goop out and makes like these weird kind of noises. That's exactly the same noises he makes. I don't think he knows what animal he's supposed to be. You just wanted to be on Daddy's stream, didn't you? Okay. Bed of Chaos. Fast approaching. Although I think before we deal with him, we should be able to progress Siegmeyer's storyline a little bit further. Okay, that doesn't really do much about the battle axe. Oh, sugar. I wouldn't expect fire to do more damage than lightning, but okay, just nothing does damage. None of it does much damage. We always try the dark hand. We're gonna get ourselves pinned in if we go around here, and yet we're gonna go anyway. We're still unhollowed, aren't we? Yes, we are. I don't want to do it, guys. I don't want to do this boss. I really don't want to do him. I was recently watching, there's a YouTuber called Shadowversity, and he's really big into his like medieval weapons and whatnot, and you know how to actually do proper sword fighting and stuff. And I was getting into it because you know the new Star Wars has come out and it doesn't seem like it's that great, and I wasn't the biggest fan of The Last Jedi either, and I was watching him go through the fight scene in the palace and like just complain about how choreographed all the attacks were, because you know you kind of have to choreograph them if you're trying to do it in a stunt performance, because they're not trained professional fighters. They need to know what moves coming in and how to react to it. And you know it's a video game, so I can understand why they have to do it, but some of the attacks, especially the ones just from Kirk there, so choreographed, man. I would love it if they actually made a movie or a TV show with more realistic style fighting, because I think people would be a lot more into that. Like there's always trying to make it flashy and entertaining but at the expense of realism. And I think, if anything, what we've seen recently, with, especially with like the success of things like Breaking Bad, is people want a little bit more realism. Okay, Breaking Bad isn't exactly 100% realistic. So I believe the what was the name of the chemical? There was like a There was a chemical that is a big plot point that it's hard to get, and they have to keep doing like very unorthodox ways to try and grab it, which I'm pretty sure is quite easy to come across. But just make a movie with realistic sword fighting, please. I don't think it's anything like a plaster. I think it's like trying to serrate your leg off with a rusty saw. You do it the first time and then you die, and because you've got a wound in your leg, and then each time you try doing it, it just slowly gets more and more infected from all of the rusty teeth. Okay, does fire do anything to these guys? A lot more than my mace. Okay, hopefully I've not missed any section, which means that... There he is. Okay. So, we can't kill all of them. I think... Correct me if I'm wrong, you can kill all but one, and then you put the last one to a relatively low health? Is that how you meant to do this bit? And because it's kind of sloshy down there, we want the one that improves balance on poor footing. Oh, well, hopefully it's okay if we kill at least one then, because otherwise we fucked this up already. And can we get a lock on Yi? They make such weird noises. Something along those lines, I believe. Because he like slowly gets poisoned when he goes down there as well. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you jump down, they just eat you. You just fall into them more. Oh, don't miss. Oh. Oh wait, but he's already taken a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure his health couldn't fall below half. Okay, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. He took one hit. Come on, don't ruin the storyline. No, 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 no. You crazy man. Just chill out. I'm trying to save you, boy. No, what? Oh, God's sake. Oh, that's annoying. Well, fuck, we've ruined this storyline. Well, I wonder if Lynn will turn up or not. I don't think she does now, does she? I'm pretty sure I had to kill all but one. It's just part of the course for these streams. They're all failures. None of them go as intended. I should have moved around and killed the guys on the side as well. Did he just kill himself though? He didn't take any damage. I think if he's below half health, when you do that, he just kills himself for some reason. Well, we tried. We tried. We did try to see if we could show all the side quests off, but oh well. Oh well. Not my fault. Not my fault. It's Siegmeyer's fault. The little bastard. Yeah, we should have just left one alive with like a sliver of health. I think because we left two alive, they must have both done their attack animations at the same time, which is why it did like 500 damage to him. Not mad at all. Not salty in the slightest. Okay, let's go do the super least favourite part of this section then. How do I get out of here? Trying to remember now. There should be a branch that takes me up and away. I think it's this one. And should we try and open up this shortcut? Let's just open it up, and then we won't have to actually go through it. Now this is, as I recall, the one demon in the entire game that respawns, and he's also the toughest of them. Have a shot for this. Stop trying to get me drunk, man. I'm dying enough as it is without playing drunk. Okay, let me kill this, because technically I consider that having failed the side quest. That's the equivalent of a death. I will do a shot. Let me just kill this guy first. I remember Siegmeyer's side quest being really difficult to do because of this section. It's a bit RNG whether or not he like takes damage before you can save him. Unfortunately, it looks like you've got him stuck there. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, my friend always advocates whenever something bad like that goes wrong, always take a break, because then you get so tilted you just start making more mistakes. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with that. I quite like his storyline when you go down to the bottom of the tree area. Especially because there's not really much of a point to go there unless you're trying to do the storyline, but I'll end up checking it out after this anyway. I don't think his daughter will appear if he's died, but curious anyway. Sense of completion. Sense of completion. Oh wait, that just leads there. What am I doing? I thought there was No, I know what. Yeah, I thought I was confused somewhere else. Okay, better chaos. No more putting it off. Let's deal with this boy. And just because I think this will be a little bit quicker to actually carve through the areas. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Alright. Shot for Siegmeyer of Katarina. And then let's attempt the better chaos. Yeah, I can definitely not Russian. Oh, I really struggle with vodka. Oh, man. Even with the syrup. Holy crap, I'm a pussy. Alright, I've got 140,000 souls. Please let me keep them. Okay, the first section's always easy because there's no holes. Did I just roll to break that? For Onion Knight and for Oni-chan. Well, at least we got to save Solaire. He is the goodest of the boys, so at least there's that. And the Pyromancer isn't dead. You didn't tell him where the thing for the Great Swamp is. And then Big Hat Logan, I mean, we're not a mage, so... Ow! Okay, come on, do your swipe, because I need to get out of there. Okay, yep, okay, good. Okay, let's get to the back of the room, because... Okay, no. I think it's this corner that's like a safe corner. Okay. Okay, what we need is to get him... Okay, trying to remember. There's a section you kind of like jump over around here. Ow. But we need to get him to do a bit of a swipe first. Okay, so that comes in. I fucking hate this boss so much. I don't even know what killed me then. I'm pretty certain if you had like a bow, you can cheese this guy. But I mean, well, I don't have a bow, so I don't have that option. Curiosity, how much damage does this do? It's fully upgraded, isn't it? That's not bad, actually. Especially considering it weighs so little. Means you could technically put a little bit of poise stuff on. Send your paw out. Okay, so it was the second swipe that I got tagged by. Oh, that's not good. No. I shouldn't have taken a drink, I should have just gone for it. See, I've played this game so many times, and to this day, I do not know how you're meant to do this guy properly. It's always just been a case of just fucking going for it and then hoping for the best. Like, it doesn't seem to be enough time to actually make that run. And it's not like I can just wear a lot of poise armour and just try and tank my way through it, because you just get knocked off the edge. Rip, yeah, rip indeed. I don't... I hate this guy so much. Oh, go, isn't it? Bed of Chaos is the kind of weird magic mutation that happened to the Witch of Izalith, so it's technically technically a waifu of sorts. I said only once have I been able to do this guy, like, first time, and it was a complete fluke. I'm sure someone's going to tell me, oh, we should have actually done the right node first. Can I jump over? I'm not sure you can make that jump. You can't, there's no way you can make that jump. No!
preserving my humanity. If thou committeth a crime, bring thyself back here. There is no misdoing that I cannot